Hello, everyone, and welcome to Dragon Age the Veilguard. So it's finally here. I have utterly failed in my ability to beat Dragon Age Inquisition, but unfortunately, the timing was just completely terrible. So just a little backstory on that, and this is probably going to be a bit of a long intro because of this. Me and my wife, we had scheduled a vacation around this time. It actually was supposed to start on October the 31st, and we had planned this long before this was actually announced to come out. And lo and behold, the release date came out and it was right on the vacation. And it was not even just right on the vacation, it was literally the day when we were supposed to leave. So that has kind of, of course, created some unfortunate timing on certain things. But, and of course, when we got to the hotel, I tried downloading it and stuff like that, and I'm on hotel internet, and it is ass. It is absolutely ass. My microphone also ass. So I apologize for all of this. It's going to be at least a week before I can turn around and actually fix some of the audio and get things to be better, and of course to stream everything and stuff like that. But for Dragon Age the Veilguard, I've said this in my Dragon Age Inquisition playthrough, I am a huge BioWare fan. I've played Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. I played the Mass Effect mobile game. I played Dragon Age Origins. I played Dragon Age 2. I played Dragon Age Inquisition. I played all the DLCs for each one of these games. I played the Facebook game for Dragon Age. So I am a huge fan of Dragon Age. It is one of my most beloved series. And again, as I said in Dragon Age Inquisition, and as I've said several times, if it were not for Dragon Age, I would have never gotten into fantasy. I would have never gotten into Game of Thrones. I would have never gotten into Lord of the Rings. I would have never gotten into Baldur's Gate, any of that stuff, because I always hated anything to do with elves and magic and the stuff like that. If before Dragon Age, it was the game that got me into it. So, and here we are with the Veilguard. It's been over 10 years since I last played a BioWare game, because the last BioWare game I played was Mass Effect Andromeda, and I actually enjoyed Mass Effect Andromeda. And I always tell people that the combat in it was great, the story was good. Of course, it wasn't as great as the original trilogy and stuff like that, but I actually liked the game. It was actually pretty decent, and I'm looking forward to see what they do with the rest of that. I've seen some teasers and stuff like that. But Dragon Age Veilguard has been in development for quite some time, and I even saw that the Mass Effect team has been involved with this, and I can tell because I've played the prologue. I played up into about the stuff that has been floating around online. Of course, I'll get into it once I actually start playing. But yeah, I played the prologue, and it does have a very kind of Mass Effect feel to it. Even the dialogue is very kind of Mass Effect-y, and I really, really like it. And I also just want to give props too, because I played this game on low, and it looks damn amazing. So, I mean, I am playing on, I'm not going to say it's a potato laptop. It is a gaming laptop, but it's about 5 or 6 years old now. And it ran awesome the entire time. There was one little hiccup in one little scene, but I still remember T-posing out of a ship in Baldur's Gate 3 when it first came out. So it runs really well as well. So I'm going to start that playthrough again. I think I can start it from the very beginning. If I can't start it from the very beginning, then I will just go ahead and just redo everything and stuff like that. So, and actually it's looking like here. Yeah, it's looking like I can't turn around and actually do that. I'm going to have to go all the way back and start this over, but I'll start a new character and stuff like that. It'll be fine. So I won't, of course, show all the character creation stuff because it took me quite some time to create my character. All I can say though about the character creation is that it is really, really deep.
I knew him as Solas. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had a different name. The Dreadwolf. Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods, Solas imprisoned them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solas wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's gotta stop him, and that's where you come in.
Oh, I'm ready for him. Oh, ball fucker. But all right. So I'm actually going to play as a Kunari again. I thought it was very funny that when I was creating my character, the other character that I played as, of course, as you saw from the loading screen, I played as a Kunari as well. But I love BioWare, but they did a terrible job of showing off the Kunaris. Every Kunari that I've seen in the game thus far has actually been really good, but some of the ones that I saw in the preview stuff was actually pretty bad. So, well, yeah, I like the Kunaris. I like everybody. And I have seen some very, very good character creations online. And yeah, I've actually spent several times just going back and forth and doing all this. So like I said, I'm going to skip past all this. I am going to be a Grey Warden in this. I am probably going to end up being a warrior just because, again, the comic is a lot more active than the previous series where, like, in Mass Effect, in Dragon Age Inquisition, you kind of just held down the button and attacks were kind of automatically done. This one, you actually have to fight. So it's more like The Witcher. It's kind of like The Witcher and God of War to a certain degree. It's not as snappy as God of War, but it does have a kind of a feel to it. So you actually kind of got to get in there and fight and manage people and stuff like that. And I definitely understand why the developers were just like, it's a lot to manage. So yeah, I'm going to be able to play as a Kunari. I'm going to go ahead and edit the appearance and all that stuff. And then I will come back after this. Or I won't even do that because I can just import my character. So yeah, this is the character that I created earlier. Now I did put the graphic settings on medium just so I can turn around and see how it would run and see if it would run a little bit better. If it doesn't run a little bit better, then of course I will switch back to low. But again, it looks great on low, so it can run just fine on that. Let's see. Yeah, I am choosing the warrior class. And of course, the Grey Wardens. All right, let's see. A shield against the night. When innocent lives were at stake, Rook led the charge, saving a village from a monstrous nightmare, no matter the cost to himself. During a large Darkspawn incursion, Rook was ordered to hold the line with other Grey Wardens until reinforcements arrived. Rook argued that by then, villagers under attack would be dead. He disobeyed orders, leading the squad into the incursion and sealing the tunnel to the deep roads. This turned the tide, and the Darkspawn were driven off, saving the villagers. Rook's heroism was popular among the younger wardens, but others with connections to noble families resented his independent streak. Rook chose to step away while tempers cooled. So yeah, each faction that you choose from has a different backstory for your Rook and everything. And I like this. Again, it's very kind of Mass Effect. This kind of reminds me of like if you do the Renegade side of Mass Effect in the original one. And then of course, you were all about, of course, getting things done no matter the cost. And, you kind of bucking the establishment and stuff like that. So, and for this character, it does feel like that kind of, the rebellious side is it makes sense. It makes sense. So I'm going to go with that. And I am going to play on Keeper. Now, I will say, I played on Keeper earlier. Again, I was just trying to make sure everything worked. It actually felt a little too easy, but I'm going to play on Keeper because, again, I'm not all about the trying to, play the hardest game and get the most challenge out of stuff and things like that. I really just want to play the story. So, and especially this time around, because, again, I hadn't played Dragon Age in so long and I'm just ready for it. So I'm all about the story. I may increase the difficulty if it seems too easy, though. But yeah, for right now, I'm just going to play on Keeper. And of course, I am using Takoa as the name. I think. Oh, okay. So it didn't carry over my Inquisitor, right? It did not. Okay, so I'll go ahead and edit this a little bit. Oh, it actually did, but it didn't. Yeah, because it says it's a Canary. That's not a Canary right there. So yeah, I was a Kunari. Oh, and I got the original music too from Dragon Age Inquisition. That's a nice touch. I didn't even notice that the first time. I'm not going to spend too much time on this. I'm just going to make a default because I honestly can't even remember everything about my original Inquisitor that I played the first time around. I remember he was a rogue, and I remember that I romanced Josephine the first time through. Now, this, of course, was kind of a bit of a this was a bit of a thing online, but there are only a few choices that you can make this time around. It doesn't carry over all the things, and I do understand it. It's been a very long time since the original game. If I'm not mistaken, it's been well over 30 or 40 years since the first game. Because let's see, the first game, I mean, the second game takes place over the course of I think 10 years, and it's kind of during and in between the first game, and then Dragon Age Inquisition takes place after that. And then this game takes place 15 years, or I think it's been 10 or 15 years after Dragon Age Inquisition. So it's been a long time since, you know, the events of the first game. I am curious on how some of that stuff is going to come into play, because there were some very big decisions that happened in Dragon Age Inquisition. So I'm going to see how that's going to work out, but maybe it's not going to matter in the end. And I think I chose to keep the Inquisition with the Chantry. So, given to the Chantry, the Inquisition's forces were absorbed into the body of the Chantry. It wasn't surprising when the Inquisitor relinquished power to the Chantry. The Inquisition was founded by one of its most faithful knights and had ties to its newest leader, Divine Victoria. Some members of the Inquisition simply became part of the Chantry hierarchy, while others went their own way. And I think I chose Cassandra to be Queen, Divine Victoria, not Queen Victoria. Different Victoria. And I vowed to save Solas from himself. Yeah, because I was friends with Solas. So I think I only chose to like fight Solas one time, and that was when I actually romanced him. So yeah, that'll be our world state. And now to Koa Thorn. Your voice, it does sound correct, right?
Time to get to work.
It does. All right. So let's jump into it, shall we? Summary, everything looks good. Finalize. Yes. Fun times.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
I'm trying to romance that missing contact. I already called dibs.
Let's try this again. Where's Veilguard?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
I sure do. Oh, I'll do more than demand.
Veilguard is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
There you go. Body shots. Come on, you're too big for this. There you go. Eat that. I know that hurt.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Oof.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus. He's at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
Yeah. I also like the little pop-ups that they have too. It kind of reminds me of like the Telltale games and stuff like that. Gives you more detail as opposed to just kind of being like so and so like that. Well, why did you like it? Let me see. Okay, but it worked though.
See you say that. But we do have Nev's location now, so...
Don't get cocky.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
I hope Nev's as good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solas, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Okay, so this is playing a little bit janky. I am going to go ahead and bump this down back to low.
The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solas.
So yeah, I bumped this to low. It's not as janky anymore, but yeah, it still looks great.
Him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Okay. And again, I was also kind of thinking about this earlier too, that I really like how they did the character in this game because he's a rookie, but he still comes off as very confident and, you know, able to get shit done. I wish Andromeda was like that.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we...
Yeah, that's not good.
Oh, crap.
Yep.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solas before it finishes. Let's go.
And now things have gone bad.
She'll get us to Dumat Plaza, and Nev will get us to Solas.
Watch out! Is Solas summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely?
And the whole world is going to look a lot like this.
There you go. Shoot it. Okay, thank you.
Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you.
Harden with the glow up. Okay.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
Never better.
Fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Yep, time to test out these weapons.
Demons. Here.
So yeah, like I said, combat is actually more active this time around. So, combat basics. Perform a light attack with X. Use your light attack up to 4 times in a row to create an attack chain. The last hit is a final attack and deals increased damage. And of course, even though it hasn't mentioned this to me yet, you can use Y to use like a heavy attack. If you ever played Dynasty Warriors, it's kind of like that.
They come.
And of course, because I have a shield, I can raise my shield. Wonderful.
I think that's the last of them.
Good. Let's get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev. You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it.
I don't get it. If Solas tears down the Veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solas always talked about how beautiful the ancient world was,
That world existed before the Veil, and he wants to bring it back.
even if his ritual kills us all in the process.
Yeah, Solas is a funny guy like that. He would like nuke the entire planet to save a city. Great guy. Alright, let's go around here. Your Imperial Order is a little screwed right now, sir.
That's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
They're the ones who make trouble at the bar.
Venatori cultists.
No, you don't.
I hate these assholes.
Ah!
Venatori put up a barrier to block the way.
Have this sword, please. Nope, nope, don't do that. Lovely. Hey, guys.
More intruders! Friendly bunch of cultists, aren't they?
They crossed the Great Wall.
Wonderful.
Back.
Okay. Also, if the subtitles are too big, I am blind, so yeah, I kind of need them. Be very big. Guess I can't get through that. Sure.
Come on. Guess we're sliding down.
They're allies of Nev Gallus. Kill them
Hey, guys. Driving kick. Use RB to select your new driving kick ability. It requires 50 rage to use. Warriors generate rage by striking enemies with weapon attacks. Alright, so again, if you ever played Mass Effect, you know about the wheel and stuff like that. And I think Dragon Age 3 and 2 and well 1. So yeah, pretty typical stuff. Alright, drop kick. Stop jumping. See, I like to get in there. I want to get into the combat. Damn, I did not mean to do that to you. I'm so sorry. You can also parry that too. I did it by accident the first time I did this. Alright, enough of that. And you can just die.
Another barrier, but it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
Okay, Sub-Zero.
Eric, Harding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in the city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solas. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found him a while back. Thought we could use an expert on trouble.
Rook, like the chess piece?
One of the strongest pieces on the board, but he tends to think in straight lines.
All right, Varric trying to cock block. Nice job with the Venatori.
Nice to meet you. Based on the Venatori, you've got excellent taste in enemies.
I do my best.
You said you had a lead?
I'm gonna be sarcastic this entire time. My character, that is.
I haven't seen Solas in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
Very bold of you to just be like, yeah, I can fight an elven god who's tearing reality open. Also, I love her graduation cap hat.
So if we do catch Solas, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself,
No shit.
what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead.
Any other things sneakily around? I keep pressing the button to see if I can find some loot. Like there's a detective mode button. I think it was like the left stick in Dragon Age Inquisition. Nada.
There. That's the building I tracked Solas to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
And again, like I said, it has that Mass Effect feel to it where you're in these kind of open areas, but it's still pretty linear, which I'm fine with because I hated the wide open MMO style world that they had in Dragon Age Inquisition. What the hell is this? Curling and accessible. So I guess we're gonna come back here one day? I think I missed that the first time I did this. Range attack. Press right trigger to use shield toss. Charge your attack by holding right trigger to increase its damage. Hey guys. There we go. Now I might be doing something wrong, but I'm pretty sure you could target these folks individually as opposed to trying to just kind of look at who you're attacking. Stay dead. And that's it.
I can get it.
Thank you. Is there anything else around here? I'm gonna take a look around. Because again, I didn't do that the first time.
We should head back. Solas is probably inside.
Yeah, but loot. I need loot. Unless he's gonna pay for all my stuff. I mean, he did give us a castle in the last game, so it's
So
possible.
this is the Dread Wolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solas has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Longer than the Imperium. Any thoughts on this?
Broken chains. Solas is freeing slaves.
Solas hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
Yep. They're pretty bad. Okay.
What do you see?
No sign of Solas. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
A good old alluvian.
Ancient elves doing something to a dragon, I think.
Yeah. Trying to control it, maybe?
Solas said the other elven gods were evil. If they were binding dragons, he was right about that much at least.
I wonder if we're gonna actually find out that Kunaris are part dragon. It's kind of implied in the last game.
More demons.
From what I remember, of course. Don't you do it. Warriors have access to powerful two-handed weapons such as great axes and mauls. Attacks are slower than those with weapons and shield, but inflict more damage. Basic defend is replaced with time defend when using LB, while a two-handed weapon is active. Okay. So, just like that. Thank you. Stop shooting me. Die respectfully. Is there anybody else? Okay. Yeah, I don't know if it already popped up, but I feel like there's got to be a target button somewhere. Maybe I'm just missing it.
It sounds like that opened something below.
Then let's have a look.
Open the door right in front of you, Harding. You're supposed to be a scout now. Come on. Gold. Is there anything else? Guess not. So let's keep on heading forward.
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
It acts like a doorway from one place to another. Solas uses them to get around quickly.
He must have gone through it.
That's where the warden's child was as well. I don't know where he is now. I just thought about something. I'll talk about it later, if I remember.
Well, we're not in Minrathous anymore.
I know these trees. This is Arlethan Forest.
And there's your ritual. The power involved. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
Great. Well, let's see. Can I drop kick you from here? I don't have enough rage. Wonderful. Oh, don't fall. All right.
I thought the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Also, love the music.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Yeah, walk with a sense of urgency, please. Did anybody else? Really? Just you? That was unfortunate. Oh, well, shit.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might hurry.
Working on it. There we go. Anybody else? Anybody at all?
Almost there.
Really, you guys? Come on. You're cannon fodder at this point. And again, the combat feels great. I kind of wish I would have played as a rogue. Just to see how that feels. Probably feels a lot faster and snappier. This feels a little bit heavier. I do feel like when I'm using these attacks, they feel like they're actually connecting and it's causing some damage. Right. A little bit closer. Great. Wouldn't be a Dragon Age game without a Pride Demon. Don't hit me. What? Oh. Ow. All right, drop kick it. Come on, guys, get in there. Ow.
How did demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sent Solas's
Oh, I parried it.
ego.
You gonna use the thing? There you go. A drop kick killed you? Really? That's a tough way for a Pride Demon to go out.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solas.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solas isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solas needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
I don't know. He's kind of a smart ass. But you know what, Varric? I support you. I support you 100%. This is probably a bad idea.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, then he'll hear from Bianca.
Shoot him in the knee.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me.
Death flag.
Hey, Chuckles. Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
You know, this actually reminds me of the end of Dragon Age Inquisition.
I hope Varric is
You
getting
gotta do that
Solas.
big long battle.
Talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
Come on. Just stop coming.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
You did it, sir.
Drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize them. People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
are always dying. It is what they do.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solas.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right, you two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Harding, you got this. Neve, come with me.
Let's go, Ned. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
All right. Walk with a sense of urgency. Come on, Neve. I'm alright. I shouldn't be this fast.
This is it!
Why tear down the veil, knowing all the lives it'll cost?
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Push!
Yep. I want to run from that. Motherfucker.
Varric! 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 Oh, no. Nev!
Yeah, this is a bad time for a concussion, man. All right, so that's the start of it. Now, again, I do apologize for the graphics right there. Again, I put it on low because I'm pretty sure it would have played much worse if I didn't have it on
You
low.
have no idea what you have done. Solas.
I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
All right, calm down. Jesus. Fine, talk.
All right, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
You know, maybe you should have told your friends this or something, like, you know, not just start doing shit.
Right, you were innocently doing nothing when we came along.
The prison in which I had trapped them had begun to crumble. I was moving them to another.
So you weren't tearing down the veil and drowning the world in demons and wild magic.
I had a plan.
Varric
Oh.
said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric.
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
Ah, yes. Damn right we will. Sarcasm, really?
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. But how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story. Elganan and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
You started this. And now he's just gonna fuck off into the fade. Granted, that's probably my fault, but still.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You have no idea what you have done. This is your responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're
How are
okay?
you still with us?
But I saw Solas stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. It'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think I'll be making it out to the field anytime soon, though.
Okay, so with that being said, I am now caught up and I am unaware of anything past this point, unless it's something that was shown off in the demo stuff. Let's see. What exactly happened?
What happened?
I did my best to talk sense into Solas, but of course, he wasn't listening. He never does.
The plan did go a little wrong.
Yeah. Harding got everyone out. By the skin of her teeth, mostly. Before you start worrying, Nev will be fine. She's apparently a lot tougher than both of us put together. Or, at least, she's a lot tougher than me.
Well, I mean, Varric, you're kind of old. You're getting up there. I'm sorry, Varric.
I should have come up with a better plan. I should have...
You worked with what you had, And you succeeded, by the way. World isn't drowning in demons.
It isn't over, though. We trapped Solas in the Fade, but something else got out. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like that time you ditched your orders for a better strategy during a darkspawn attack. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solas mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been
Jesus.
searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Alluvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The
God
Dream World.
damn.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt, in theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
Yeah, most people that get stabbed, you probably shouldn't go to sleep, but no, I'll let it slide. Also, Neve, what the fuck? What did you get hit by? Okay. Bonus items. Use the wardrobe to claim your rewards. Your account has been granted bonus items. View new appearances for you and your companions at the wardrobe. Some rewards require further story progress to become available. So yeah, I did buy the whatever deluxe edition digital thing or whatever, so I should have the blood dragon armor and stuff. Yep. And can I change that now? I'm very curious on how do I is it over here? Oh. So I'm guessing I can edit my face and stuff with that. Yep, that's exactly what it, oh. You can even edit your gender. Huh. That's cool. Because of course, like in the previous game, they would let you edit your character, but like you couldn't edit your gender, of course, because of, you know, the story. But yeah, okay, cool. Yes, exit without saving. And I got a lot of stuff. Jesus. Now, how do I access my stuff? Codex, missives, and glossary. Also, of course, I do not mind going over this stuff. If you guys want me to, please let me know, and I will do so. But if not, I will just kind of skip over the majority of that, or maybe I'll do it at like the end of the episodes or something like that, or just read a few of them, or just read the ones that seem to be story relevant at the time. So let's see. Oh, maybe is this it? Oh, okay, so yeah, this is it. So, recruit sword. Sword of the Fallen Kingdom, an ancient champion sword, still polished and sharp in spite of its age. Okay. Change the look of an item for the first time. I mean, I wasn't done, but sure. Okay. Aegis of the Fallen Kingdom, a champion shield that bears the visage of a warrior from an ancient kingdom. Okay, that's quite big. Also, does it like increase my stats, or is it literally just cosmetic thing? Raven's robes, named after the elven word for freedom. These heavy leather robes with golden accents are fit for a god or a mage whose power rivals one. So, Solas. Wait. I don't know who Riva is. Let's see. Vestments of the Blood Dragon. Vestments once worn by a great mage. The crimson mark will never fade. Okay, I got my Warden fatigue. Harlan's boats. Space plates fixed to fine leather and lined with brushed cotton ensures silence for a rogue whose deeds alone must be remembered. Armor of Bellaneris. Bellaneris means eternity, which is roughly the age of this golden elven armor. And then I have the Mantle of the Dragon, Mantle of the Blood Dragon, once worn by a great assassin. The crimson mark on his chest is indelible. Plate of the Blood Dragon, once worn by a great hero. The crimson mark on its front can never be removed. Okay, cool. And of course, there's some other stuff, and I can't access any of this. So let's see this armor. Ooh, that is flashy. And you got like feet boots. That's cool. Let's see. What about this one? Okay. That's interesting. Also, if anybody ever remembers Mass Effect 2, this was kind of like the DLC that you got if you bought Dragon Age. I think I'm gonna go with this one though. It's flashy, but it's not quite as flashy as the other one. I don't know. There's something about the blood dragon on it. It's not doing it for me. So I'm gonna do the armor of Bellaneris. Okay. Two-handed weapon slide. What do we got? The Maul of the Fallen Kingdom, a champion's maul, heavy to wield, but perfectly balanced for warriors trained in its use, as opposed to woodworker's mallet, commonly used by carpenters. This hefty mallet crumples armor all the same. All right, and Vitar. Oh, and of course you can hide it, but I guess I don't have anything at the moment. Okay. Oh, okay, and then you can walk around with your armor as well. Okay. I wonder if they have like little clothes that you can purchase, kind of like in Baldur's Gate. Okay. Harding? I think I have some armor for you. Harding's Focus. All-the-thing gold edged in brushed steel and gray leather is perfect for a forest perch, the clear sightline. Okay, I think all this stuff is just cosmetic. I don't think it actually does anything. So yeah, I'll leave everybody in their standard affairs. Well, let me see what it looks like. Yeah, so it's just an elven version or a gold version. And Nev, let's see your armor. Yep, same thing. Okay. Seems like you have more talk in you.
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Or not. You got anything to say? You don't want to talk to me? Okay. Guess you're a little upset about the whole getting blasted thing. I guess that's my fault. So where are we? Collect. Library update. Introduction to the Lighthouse. Okay, introduction to the Lighthouse. Once the Lighthouse was a place of learning with tools to study the secret workings of great magic. When Solas rebelled against those who called themselves our gods, the Lighthouse became his center of operations, with tools to study the best ways to free ourselves from the tyranny of the Evanuris. You're safe here, both those of flesh and those of fade. Any who wish to help are welcome. The magic of the Lighthouse will provide for your needs, see to your comfort, and even help you understand different tongues. For those who escaped here from distant parts of the Empire, should you have any other needs, ask for the slow arrow, and I will help. Fallison. Interesting. So I wonder if... I was thinking earlier about this, because again, I didn't make it to this point, and I was wondering if maybe this is where Morrigan was when they were in the Evanuris, or they went through the Alluvian, I mean. A letter dated 6 months ago, Warden Thorn. If our calculations are correct and none of us have gone astray, this letter should be at the end where you and Varric are to meet Scout Harding. As with Varric, we've worked with her before. Oh, okay. She's a good scout and a good shot. We think you'll like her. Please tell her we say hello. Anyway, to the point. It's probably best you've gone to work with Varric a while. Our superiors and the wardens can't deny that the village is safe and the darkspawn stopped, but they're still not especially pleased with you, or your methods, or the people who helped you with your plan. Evka and I have been given a somewhat remote assignment that no one else wanted, but we're no strangers to that. We've enclosed a list of addresses where you are most likely to reach us for the next few months, should you need. Finally, do not feel you are in exile. We know something of what Varric is after. When the world needs protection from the malevolent forces, that's what Grey Wardens do. You're in the right place. Be vigilant and stay safe. Your friends, Antoine and Evka. Now, if I don't know some of these people, it's probably because they were in the books or just because it's been 10 years. So I may not know certain people. Because to my understanding, Nev was also in the books. And yeah, I never read. I think I read one for the Masked Empire or whatever it was called that dealt with Orlais and Empress Celine. But that was probably the only one I read. I didn't read any of the comics or anything like that. Okay, so, need a little dusting up here. 3 meetings, face to face under the sky. Okay. So I'm guessing I need to trigger 3 things and then I can open this. Okay. I like it when games do stuff like this because this reminds me of Assassin's Creed, how you had little mysteries that you could find in there. Oh, I'm guessing this is when I need to travel, so I'm not going to go through there. But yeah, it was always kind of neat to have little hidden things that you could find at your home, and also just having a little home away from all the missions and stuff. It's always nice. Like Scout. Indeed.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Hey, I'm fine with that. All right. All right, press whatever that is to open the skill screen and acquire new skills. Warrior Core. The greatest warriors balance their offensive prowess with a sturdy defense. Okay. Counter blow. X or Y after a perfect defense. Shield volley. Striking a shield toss with a shield attack volleys the shield back at enemies up to 3 times, dealing damage each time. Okay. I already have the kick. Tumbling blades. Use your speed to unleash a powerful attack immediately after performing a combat roll. I might need something like that so I can kind of close the distance a lot faster. I do feel like I'm having trouble with that. Specialization Reaper. Defender of the living and dead. The Mournwatch Reaper leeches life from enemies, throws shields with precision, and turns their own pain into strength. I'm assuming that I won't have access to that because I'm a Grey Warden. So, champion. The pinnacle of Grey Warden combat prowess. The champion is a born leader who rallies their allies, turns their fervor into flame, and wields a shield as a deadly weapon. Need to be level 20 for that. Good lord. Okay. Then we have survival. I can't acquire any of this, but there are a lot of skills. My goodness. Slayer. Reckless in battle, the Lords of Fortune Slayer specializes in two-handed weapons, breaking enemy defenses and quick movements around the battlefield. Okay, and I guess I will be able to actually access these. I guess it just depends on which way I go. And maybe I'll have to like befriend people and stuff like that. Or not. Okay, so let's see. I have 3 points available. And what did I say I wanted to do? Yeah, tumbling blades. Downfall. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target is knocked down. Rage takes 50% longer to begin to decay. Okay. Titan Stomp. Create a shockwave around you by slamming into the ground. Deals very high stagger to nearby enemies. I'm going to spend 2 points and then go up this way so I can get that. Yeah. Or not. Okay, so I guess I'm going to have to do one of these first. Okay, so I'll do this and then this. And I'll try to get that next. I'm fine with that. I was also a little worried about that too, so they give you multiple points each time. Now, I do kind of wonder about that. Do they do multiple points each time, or do they do multiple points the first time, and then they kind of decrease as you get higher in level? Conservatory. Content marked with a will eventually expire as you progress. Oh, neat. Just who I want to talk to. Or Harding.
It's supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
Ever seen a place like this?
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solas with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solas, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe safer?
I mean, I doubt any place is safe considering reality is being ripped apart, but right. I don't know if I should joke with her this time. Are you okay?
Harding, are you doing all right?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing. What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Illuvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
All right. Just saying, take a breather. Kind of getting a little desperate there. Also, you don't want like a chair or something? And less dead plants covered with spider webs? Okay. Nothing more to say to me? That's fine. There's nothing over there. I'll leave you to it. It's also nice not having to open doors. Let's see. Where else can we go? I see that thing right there. Said talk to Nave. Where are you? So I just keep this way? Or I guess not, because there's nothing over here. To enter the library passage, 3 pairings must meet face to face. Okay. Ah. 3 pairings must meet face to face. Where's the third? So I see you over there. I see this one. I would have thought one would be over there, but I guess not. But let's just... Nothing is over there. I'll move you over there for right now. Then I'll move the other one in a second. Let's go over there. If we can. Can I get there without dying? I said without dying. 28 gold, blacksmith tools. On divine imperatives. The helm of the Solas destroyed. Algernon's favorite torture is over. Too many agents have been rescued with their minds burnt out by that memory of an enraged son. I feel a lesson here. The helm was not created to torment, but the Evanurs are not as we are. A god's ruminations carry their own will and imperatives. Memory bleeds into their icons and transmutes them, as fire begets fire. For our wolf lord, who puts so much of himself into his creations, what imperatives do they carry? The heart of a rebellion must remain hidden, yet the light of divinity is uncontainable. We must be swift. The thought lingers. Even as he saves us, what does he impart upon us? Reflections by Sharon, one who renounced Darnthal. Or Donathal. Okay. So we got some writings from the time, it seems. Okay, so I don't see any more statues over there aside from this one.
Must be 2 more.
Okay. I wonder where those 2 are. So it doesn't look like there's an easy way back. Hopefully I won't die. So the study. Guessing this is where Neve is. Neve, my love, I'm so sorry.
Figures they're in the Fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
Yeah, I'm gonna be using this a lot. Let's hope things go smoother.
Alright. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solas changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Also, Dakota, that was kind of stupid. She's a detective. Of course she takes notes. Start with the big goal.
Okay, so step 1 is figure out what we're chasing.
Right. And the 20 other questions that need answers...
That's step 2?
I can see why Varric brought you on.
We've just got to start somewhere.
Did that say Nev approves? She does approve. Okay. So we've had a quick chat with Nev. Doesn't seem to be anything else here, so I will be on my way again. Now, I wonder where those other statues are. Entering the dining hall. Okay. Notes on a caretaker. Excuse me. The note has a smear of paint on one corner. Have they always been here? There are beings in the crossroads unknown even to the wise, though the most ancient ones make any domain their own. Certainly, this caretaker belongs here now. I wonder what we look like to them. Need is a scaffold, and the needs of the living ever rise and fall upon it. Hunger, thirst, sleep. Imagine the constant cacophony to one sensitive to such things. Or am I too simple? Wants are fleeting. Needs have deeper roots. Perhaps that's why I find this particular spirit's presence both comforting and disconcerting. The prospect that our heart's desire and our truest need could differ, or are even at odds. It's hard to contemplate. Okay. I saw the caretaker in previews, but I haven't seen him thus far. I don't know how I feel about the doors just randomly opening too. Imperial Weave. It's kind of creepy. What do we got up here? That's just out into nothingness. Painted pot. I'm guessing that's some junk that I can sell. Doesn't look like there's a statue around here. Okay. What else do we have? I don't think I can jump over there to that. And I'm guessing I can't get to this yet. I'm pretty sure that's probably going to be somewhere else where someone else stays. This is the main area. Is there anything else around here? Ah, another statue. Okay. And there's the other one. So let's do this. And I wonder what this is going to unlock. I'm assuming just the first door. Oh, shit. Okay.
That's the second. One more to go.
Oh, okay. So it was 3 sets. Yeah, we might have to wait for that, for the other ones. Unless they're both back here in the back somewhere. Or just right here. Okay. And I don't mind this at all. Please, make things easier for me.
Okay. That did something.
Come to find out, I just unleashed hell upon the earth. A worse hell than what's going on. Look at this place. We planned a rebellion here once. Said we'd change the future of the elves, throw off tyrants, and we did. Now the path outside is fractured. It'll be hard rekindling all the Illuvians. Solas, if you see this, I'll be looking for you. Out in this world, and in the mortal one. Don't cause too much trouble before I get there. Okay. Don't know what that screaming noise was, but I'm going to ignore it like I'd never heard it. Okay. So that door is open. Music room. Interesting. Memories of a duet. The sheet music left by the instrument appears to be for a duet. It has been annotated by an expert hand. The annotations are accompanied by clear emotional impressions, diligent practice with a ruthless eye to mistakes, the relief of private achievement, away from well meant misunderstanding and mindless worship, and an unspoken joy in the center of rising. Perfect echoes. Finally, a beloved memory surfaces, a smiling glance meeting at a crescendo, a shared moment of understanding, seeing completely and being wholly seen. The impression fade. So someone was writing some music here. It's also just reminded me. So this is basically a piano. How long has this been here? I guess it makes sense because, of course, the elves were far more advanced. Wouldn't be a BioWare game if you didn't have extraordinarily advanced beings. This art. What's here? Just some gold. Some more Dreadwolf stuff. Solas did like to paint, but I guess he was just into the arts in general. I guess there isn't anything else I need to do right now besides going ahead and moving forward. I see you. There's stuff behind there, and I want to get to it. That's where Varric was. I've already been this way. Yeah, I guess for now everything is kind of locked. So, oh, I didn't see that. Okay. And I guess at some point I'll be able to get up there. All right, let's see what we have here. Gather team.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solas. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solas is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solas called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
I like how Harden is always just getting comfortable. He invaded my dream.
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream, and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solas can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solas is using blood magic, like any normal mage would to play with your mind.
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
Oh, we're doing this already. They're really not gods. They're just really, really powerful mages. So of course he's not.
We all know he's not a god, but it's faster than saying ancient elven mage every time we talk about him.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solas can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solas had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solas rebelled against.
Yep. And they're worse than Solas.
Solas warned me about them being evil, which is pretty rich coming from the guy who just tried to tear down the veil.
You don't believe him?
No, that's the problem. I do believe him. He said they were horrific tyrants.
Tyrants so powerful, elven history remembers them as gods.
Solas says Elganon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
All right, Harding. I mean, look, we just can't run into stuff blind, so... And plus, you know, I'm going to agree with everything Nev said, so you're wrong just because.
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solas, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solas's word about all of this.
Let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Illuvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
All right. Also, again, I like the voiced character, but also I like Rook so far. Like he seems competent. And again, I didn't dislike the main character in Mass Effect Andromeda, but it was just they were clearly young, and I understood what they were trying to go for because I read stuff leading up to the game coming out, and they mentioned about like how they wanted to have a character that kind of felt like Han Solo. So it comes off very Han Solo-ish, but I like this. This reminds me of Commander Shepard, and I miss Commander Shepard. So Dragon Age Commander Shepard, I'm all down for that. The Dreadwolf's Illuvian. The Dreadwolf's Illuvian. Most of us have only traveled through the Illuvians at the whims of those who call themselves our gods. We know them as mirrors that always go from one to another, a bonded pair linked no matter the distance. Solas has outsmarted the so-called gods. If we used normal Illuvians, they could track us to our lair. Solas has improved upon June's work by creating a mirror whose singing stone can change its tune to take us to any Illuvian and not just its bond partner. Thus, we can travel wherever this rebellion needs us with no fear of pursuit. Travel is as safe as a normal Illuvian. If you have questions, ask for the slow arrow, and I will guide you. Falasan. I feel like I've heard Falasan somewhere before. I know it was in a previous note, but I'm talking about even before that. All right, gather the team. Show up with this blinding ass gold armor. And a cape, because you gotta have a cape.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlithin.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me.
Too late.
Shall we?
Let's do this.
Yeah, why don't I go first as the warrior? Arlithin Forest. Or Arlithin.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Chaos. Absolute chaos. The hell is that? Oh.
Cut it down!
I'm trying!
Y'all are brave.
It's not working! I can't contain it!
Well, jump in there. Come on.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlethan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solas. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, Solas's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did, sort of.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solas got pulled into the Fade, and some things got pulled out. Or someones, I mean. Two of the evil elven gods. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
the elven gods of old, the Evan-Urus.
If they truly have returned,
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
Oh, great. The gods are real.
I was really hoping that the Dread Wolf was lying to us about all of this.
He's the god of lies. But some things are sacrosanct, even to him. He might be a bastard, but he's a damn sight better than the Evan-Urus.
there's a reason Solas led a rebellion against the Evan-Urus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of veil jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Oh. Nev, you're still injured. You shouldn't be here.
Nev, you're injured. Stay here with the Veil Jumpers.
It's a headache. I'll be fine.
I know you want to help, but we don't know what we'll face out there, and you're in no condition to fight.
All right. Just watch your backs.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
All right. So now we're going to go and get Belara. Belara? Belara. I don't know if that should be spinning like that.
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Yeah, that is a gigantic shield. My God. All right. Is there secrets around? Is there loot? Because if there is, it needs to show itself. You're gonna wake up, aren't you?
Is that suitable?
Knew it. There we go. Oh, well, hi there.
Gotcha.
Laura Luther. Strife and Irilyn sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
It won't help.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous.
Yeah, that part.
Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Ah, great.
I think I'd prefer to stay in one piece, yeah.
Right, me too. But I think I can find a way out. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Great. I bet you it's the big spinny thing that we saw earlier. She seems nice. She's like a not as chipper version of PB.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Hey, is that a nug? I think that was a nug. See anything over here? Take that as a no. What's this? Large truffle. Guessing that's something else I can sell. And I keep pressing the button trying to see if I can see if there are any items around me. Heartwood, common material. Am I gonna have to build stuff like the different places that Skyhold? Alright, what do we got up here? Get to the temple. I will be getting to the temple, but I am going to look around. Or am I inadvertently... Is that water flowing up? Because I don't think the water should be doing that.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
Great. Oh, hi there.
Let's deal with it.
Companion abilities. Use right bumper and select the companion ability. Each companion has their own special ability that can be selected from the ability wheel. So, what do you have? You have replenish, fade bolts. Sure. And you have adrenaline rush. Sure. Ow. Oh, hi there. Oh. All right. Well, one skill point. Nice work, guys.
For us.
Oh yeah. Okay, so now I can get this. Type and stop. Then what do we have after that? Physical resistance plus 10. Shield toss damage plus 10. Return to sender. Tap LB the moment a projectile hits. Send incoming projectiles back at your attacker with perfect defense. Okay, cool. And what else do we have down here? Jump attacks guarantee critical hit, but Fury of the Forge. Ooh. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this next. Because that looks nice. Alright. Oh, wait. Do I have to level everyone up? Or do I just level myself up? And yes, that actually is just cosmetic. So yeah, I guess I don't actually have to do everybody else. I just level myself up. That's an interesting approach. I mean, I don't mind it because I don't usually
So what is this artifact we're looking for exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
But yeah, like I was saying, I don't mind the game just leveling them up.
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
I mean, it could have just been easy to just keep the sentinels around, so they just had them. But you're probably right.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important.
You already said that.
It almost feels like...
Wow. I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this... No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Okay. Want to elaborate on that a little bit? Maybe share with the class? Flawless crystal. Okay. Yeah, the battle's coming. This area is giving a battle.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
You mean this?
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
Ancient elven technology often runs on power crystals that can be transported between locations.
And there we go. Easy. Huh. That's a great trick.
Okay.
A resonance amplifier keeps drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
Yeah, speak for yourself. Attack warning. Use B to dodge. An indicator around your head will flash when there's an incoming melee attack. Dodge B, defend LB to avoid taking damage. Okay. Not it. That's not it. Run it. Ah. Hey, buddy. You were causing problems. Ah.
That looked like it hurt.
Definitely did. Right.
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
All right. Is there any loot around here? Carry a weave and some gold. And I guess there's nothing else to do there. That's not... Okay. Alright, let's keep on trucking. I mean, it's a beautiful area if it wasn't so damn dangerous, but there's the whole everybody trying to kill me thing going on. Yeah, I might have to turn this difficulty up just a tad, because I haven't even used the potion yet. I say that, and then the next, as soon as I turn it up, I'm just gonna get my ass handed to me left and right. I see a shiny.
So, that ritual, the big one where the sky was ripping apart, you say that was Fen'Harel? I mean, the real Fen'Harel?
That's what I've been told. But right now, he goes by Solas.
And, sorry, the things that got out, the big scary ones, that was Gilnane and Elgranon?
Are you okay? You sound a little flustered.
Oh, you know, just finding out that 3 of my gods are out there trying to end the world. Why wouldn't I be okay?
Fair point. I'm guessing I'm gonna... Oh, okay, I thought that was one of those crystal thingies. Is there anything up here? This is a path. Sorry, Solas, for tearing up all your pottery. Oh, you're just kind of standing there. That's great. Oh, God.
Another sentinel.
That's not what I meant. Let's try this.
To take it down.
There we go. You know, guys, if you want to shoot, by all means.
Easy enough.
Oh, yeah.
Watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby.
Don't say that. You're gonna jinx it. Okay. Guess there's nothing over there. And what do you go? Oh, something hiding. Orange truffle. The hell are you?
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow.
A weather-stained note. We found the usurper's archive spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation as we surmised, but another's. You can guess whose. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it equally so. I await your orders, Lord Algernon. Captain Atheneral. I feel like I've heard that name as well. Okay, I guess can't do anything with those butterflies. What do we have in here?
Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Okay. Plenty of gold. And I need you for this door. Fade Touch War Axe, common gray. Great one. Physical damage plus 23. Staggers plus 8. Ooh. Yeah, equip that. Also, let's try this out. Oh, that's a lot. I'm sure it's fine. Don't wake up. I said don't wake up.
It means I was right.
Right about what?
About where we lost the armor. I think I know what the artifact is.
Oh yeah. No. Ow. Okay, I'm going to drop kick you. Meanwhile, you can get shot. Almost. Ow. That's what I'm here for. Eat it. Eat it. All right. Okay, maybe I should stick to the sword and shield. I like this. It really hits, but also at the same time, it's kind of slow. That means I have to do more dodging. Also, I am so happy that there is no stamina that you have to worry about. An active core. See, just could add a simple door.
What kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Ancient elves use them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Okay. No carving. Also, I wonder if I can change my weapons in combat. Oh. That's great. fuck?
Methalinast. Darkspawn.
Ah, this is what I'm good at. Oh, I got this.
Let's go.
Come on. Yeah.
Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Well, you know, not to toot my own horn, I'm kind of a gray warden of notable reputation. Let's see. I'm guessing you're not going to need to mess with that in a second. See anything over here? Oh, shit. More gold. Little secret area here. What do you got? Jewelry box, flawless crystal. Mineral dust, flawless crystal. Okay. Nothing too crazy. And we got a health thingy over there. Don't rush off. All right, let's see what we got going on here.
Those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
All right, follow you.
Sure thing.
All right. Okay. See, they're not a problem. In small numbers.
I've never seen Darkspawn this deep into Arlethan Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solas claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
All right. Nothing, really. Nothing over there. Got a trebuchet? Also, you look like you're gonna explode if I hit you. Like, I'm sure you're red for a reason, so let's not. Not yet, anyway.
The wall looks weak here. I bet we can hit it somehow.
Give me a second. I'm looking for loot.
I wonder if that ballista could smash through this.
Yes, I know. Aim the ballista using blah 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 blah. Okay.
More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Oh, hi guys. Anywhere else? Oh shit. Oh god. Got it under control. It's perfectly fine. Oh, come on. Really? There we go. Anything else? Let's see if I can shoot this. Guessing that doesn't help at all. Oh, I just got some gold, some pure oil. Nothing over here, nothing crazy.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Ah, yes. I'm sure nothing will happen with these sentinels. Yep, nothing at all. Oh god. There we go. Ow. There we go.
Last barrier's down. We're close. I can feel it.
Yeah, but this doesn't look good. It's kind of looking a little blighted there. Okay. Definitely gonna need more than 3 potions.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic.
There are shinies over there. I'm gonna go get them. The question is, how do I get back? Ah, this was a trap. This was a trap. Ah, okay. I see. Okay. Go through here. And what are you? A cracked scroll. The stench of decay fills the air. The Evanurus now wields power beyond anything I've seen. Their magic is fueled by corruption and death, and creeps even now into the stones. We cannot outlast this siege. Right? I'm honestly surprised I haven't been attacked. Okay, so now we can go back. Right? Yeah, okay, this way.
If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The archive spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Thalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't No, actually. The notes were never very clear on that. But I plan to find out.
Ah, good. I'm sure this won't be problematic at all. Let's see. Treasure chest. Ah, and I see a sentinel. Just can't be easy.
The inner sanctum. We're getting closer.
Crap, missed. Can't drop kick. That's unfortunate. Shoot him. Ah. Right, just throw everybody at me now. Really? Okay, anybody else? Oh, hi. Stop sneaking up behind me.
Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Okay, I got some armor, a shield. Let's see. Skirmishers round, common targe. It's plus 29 and plus 10 stagger. This sturdy buckler is light enough for its wielder to return attacks without tiring. Okay. Okay, nothing to be done there. I think we need one more crystal. So I guess let's get this one and take it over there. Oh, I see one over there. What the hell? I guess I'm gonna have to go around in some type of way. Oh, what are you?
There has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere.
Yes, yes, I know. Okay. Suppose I'm sure there we can point.
Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
What wall? Talking about that wall? Oh. Yeah, anything else want to come through? Okay. They're gonna be waiting for me over there, aren't they? Guess not. Is it really gonna be this easy? Alright, you can go there. And then grab you, and then you can go through the other one. Yeah, I guess it was just that easy.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Thalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Well, you sound very excited about that. I'm happy for you. Raider's Cleaver, common axe. Common weapon among early Avar raiders. His axe's honed edge makes short work of wounded enemies. And I can change that out with the common long sword. And I shall. Okay. Also, I'm gonna change the cosmetic stuff as soon as I figure out how to. Um, Maybe I can only do it at the main base. Oh, okay, so there you go. And the same will go for these. Okay. I'm actually not doing too great on health. Some gold here. More health, and we're maxed out again. This is a boss fight.
Okay, here it is. The Nodist Thalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Yeah, of course it is.
Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
Yeah, of course it is.
Nothing's ever easy, is it? So what makes this tricky?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it.
Oh, great.
The news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before.
It's gonna be an ogre, isn't it?
It's almost like it's breathing.
Takoa, I know you can sense that. Oh, great.
Ogre! That's an ogre!
Yes, it is. Oh, that's an ogre with a mallet, too. That's not great. Alright, guys. Let me do this. You do that. There we go. Ow. Oh, God. Okay. Drop kick. I'm still waiting on you. You got adrenaline rush. Use it. Oh, God. Please stop trying to hit me. I said stop trying to hit me. Ow. Ow. Okay, and another drop kick. Just a little bit more. Ow. Let's see. Another drop kick. You get shot. Oh, okay. Soul smash, all right.
Well, wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
I don't know why.
I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the world. Just one of those days. Okay. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Ooh. No. That's good. I think.
Oh, God.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the artifact powered. Focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work, thousands of years later. Oh, no, you don't.
You probably shouldn't do that. Oh my God.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Sure.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan.
Right, I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthalan. What do you...
Oh, God. That's it? Where'd it go?
Where'd the spirit go? The Nadas Dithalan, I mean.
It went back into the crystal, but the crystal's broken. Until I fix it. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil-Jumper camp.
Okay. So we have completed this now. And I got a skill point. She has 2 skill points. Oh. Oh. You can do their stuff. Great. Wait, does it do it automatically? Oh no, yeah, you can just go ahead and do it yourself. Crap. Let's see, galvanized tear, cooldown duration. Let's do that. And then this. Oh, okay. So it's based off of association. It's not based off of level. Interesting. Okay. That's different. I mean, I guess it makes sense that hers is at a 2. We just met. We've been nice to her. So there's that. I can't go into any of the magical stuff. Nope. Well, then I guess there's nothing else for me to do here.
Ready to go?
Sure.
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil-Jumper camp.
Y'all are not doing too good.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Somewhat.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlethan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 Dalish settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too, near the Nodus Dirthalin.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalin? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
Too bad it's broken. We know enough. The Dalish are a priority.
Archive's broken. Won't tell us anything. But that doesn't matter. Any Dalish settlements we can save, we should.
So far, we've been lucky and arrived just in time. But given how fast these Darkspawn are moving, it's only a matter of time till our luck runs out.
Well, it hasn't run out yet. So let's stretch it until it breaks.
If we could predict where they'd strike next, we might get ahead of them. But so far, they've been unpredictable.
Which leaves us with what?
Demetus Crossing.
What?
Irlin and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demetus Crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people. And it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demetus Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
All right. Quest complete. In Entropy's grasp. With the team's help, Balara disabled the artifact and freed them from the Veil bubble. She also uncovered an ancient repository of elven knowledge, the Nodus Dirthalin. While Balara intends to unlock its secret, she has joined the team as they search for the escaped elven gods.
Could we really be at war with
Okay,
our own
we'll
gods?
need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
You have been acknowledged as a Veil Jumper ally. Visit the merchant to buy new equipment and appearances. Okay. I'm guessing that's over here.
Don't be shy. Take a gander.
Okay. What do we got here? Mayhem. Uncommon short bow. Attack my target. Deals 300% damage the first time it is used during an encounter. Looks like I got enough for both of these, so I guess I will buy both. Okay. Avatar of the Veil. Sure. And I don't think I can really afford anything else. But yeah, they do got some other stuff. But I guess I have to be at a different level. Shop rank 2. Okay. So how do I sell stuff? Sell valuable items to merchants. Or can I not sell any of this stuff to you because you only deal with certain things? Oh, okay, there we go. Yes, so all of that. Plus 99 Veil Jumper strength. Okay, so I guess by selling stuff to them, then they also Oh, okay. So you need material for that. Okay. So yeah, looks like they need like that wood that we was getting or whatever, or I guess just materials in general. And then once you get 50, and then you get enough of the level thingy with them, then you can upgrade them. Interesting, huh? Okay, I can't afford that. Can't get any of the armors yet. I can buy heartwood. Can I use this to give to them? Okay, so yeah. So now I have 65, but I would need 500 plus I need to get the whatever that other one is of the strength up. And I guess you get the strength up by doing quests and stuff. Okay.
And now that we've met, do your best not to die, yeah? It can be rough out there.
Yeah, that's the plan.
If it gets too rough, just come back and I'll square you away with better bits and bobs.
See ya.
Okay. Also, let's go ahead and get everybody equipped with their new stuff. Okay, you can have that. I did not mean to go out of there yet. Alrighty, you get your new bow. I also do like that everybody has particular weapons. That makes it much easier for me to figure out who gets what. Okay, I have a singular point. And I do believe I was going to try to get this. Okay, so next I'll get on the boat and then I will, let me look around first. But then after that, I'll get on the boat and head over. And then I think I will call it after that. Then the next episode we'll pick up and see where this all takes us. Who are you? Looking kind of suspicious over here. Nobody wants to give me any quests or anything before I leave? Anybody at all? What are you? Scouting report, apparition. Expedition scouting report, Veil Jumper Kada reporting. I was in the northernmost stretch of Arlington Forest trying to find a way into the Ganillis ruin. We recently discovered an old journal that claimed a lost Hala keeper found a room full of relics inside Ganillis, down in the labyrinth. The entrance was blocked by rubble. As I was getting ready to wedge myself through a gap, an apparition appeared in front of it. It seemed to be blocking my way. Whatever it wasn't solid, so I think I could have passed through it. But it seemed to be waving its arms. It felt like a warning that I shouldn't enter the ruins. I didn't argue, and I turned and ran. That was a very smart decision. Do not run towards the danger. I know I will, but you don't do that. Okay, I'm guessing this is what I need to do. Just go this way.
Seems like a lot's happened around here.
What hasn't happened? This area is where Tevinter Magisters destroyed Arlington City centuries ago. A whole lot of blood magic during the war.
What about now?
Whatever Solas did stirred up everything again. The old blood magic from the war, it never went away. Ancient relics appear out of thin air, ruins float. It's like an old wound that never healed, and now it's bleeding again.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. So you need to tinker with this? Oh. skein of yarn and 31 gold. Okay, so
What of you?
That was the capital city, Arlathan. This is what's left of it after the war.
I don't imagine it floated back in the day.
yeah, probably not. Or did again? Maybe it did.
I did it.
Okay, got some little goodies there. And let us head through. Why are these people turned to stone? Or these things are turned to stone? Nug carving, some more heartwood. A lament for fallen Elvenon. Let's see, from a Veil Jumper's letter. I hear tall watchtowers once stood where these waters emptied into the sky, their torches lit to guide the weary traveler. Sometimes on still days when the mist hangs low on the river, I can imagine the lighted path up to the golden spires of Erlathan and the voices of my people calling me home. I know Elvenon, our lost civilization, is not how I imagine it. Erlathan was a place of wonder and magic, and also of conflict and war ruled by tyrants. Yet still I mourn it, and I wish that I could have seen it just once and called it mine. Added below in different handwriting. These feelings are not yours alone. There is no sin in grieving what was lost, imperfect though it was. Strife. Right. And I'm guessing this is just like a shortcut. So if I want to get back this way, then I can. All right, let's continue onward. There does seem to be a cut this way, though. Apparently, I've already been this way. There's the boat. But again, what's with all these stone thingies?
Rook, ready to go?
Yeah.
Nev, you sure you're up for this?
I'm fine. Couldn't sit still much longer.
Then let's go.
Oh, this place looks great.
I've never seen fog this thick in Demetta's Crossing.
I'm sure everything is fine and nothing bad has happened.
This isn't right. The dock usually has people bringing goods to market, bartering and shouting. It's always busy.
Something happened here.
Stay sharp.
Demetta's Crossing. Okay, actually,
Quiet.
we'll go ahead and do this, and then we'll call it after that.
Where is everybody? It's market day. People should be out selling eggs and buying bread. But everything's just abandoned.
This is gonna turn into like a horde fight, isn't it?
They barricaded the main entrance into town.
There's blight in there. I can feel it. Be careful.
Oh yeah.
It's blight. Even worse than in the forest.
They need to stay in. All of them. Inside.
What the fuck?
You okay? What happened here?
Keep them inside. Listen to the mayor.
Hello?
I don't think he can hear us.
Oh yeah, you're not doing too well.
Everyone has to stay. We'll be rewarded. No, you can't leave.
Hey, can you hear me?
Just stay here, and everything will be fine.
Okay.
Someone used powerful magic to dominate the minds of these villagers.
What the hell? Like, is this the type of stuff that happens during a normal blight? Like, is this what happened during loathering and shit?
The town square.
We need to search for survivors.
Let's see what we can find. Fan out.
Looks like a whole lot of nothing.
Look at that. Is that an Aravel on the roof?
The blight must have lifted it up there.
This blight is weird.
Ever seen anything like it?
Never. Blight's usually dead, static, but this is alive.
Okay, so this is different from what we normally encounter. Valar, where did you go? I really hope you just ran ahead. Even then, you probably shouldn't have did that.
This is Adeline. I knew her. She was a farmer. Sold spices to us, the best in Arlathan. I can't believe this happened.
Okay, let's keep going. Might be more survivors.
Good grief. Okay. Let's go in there.
What was that?
Something big. Stay sharp.
Over there. 2 more survivors.
I really hope it's not an archdemon.
What's going on here?
Find the Veil Jumpers. Bring them to the mayor.
They're talking about Jahel and Milva.
They said bring them to the mayor. If we find the mayor, then maybe we'll find your friends.
Why were they looking for Veil Jumpers? What did the mayor want with them?
Maybe something y'all knew about? Ah.
Look, more people.
Must round up everyone.
Must get them inside.
We will be rewarded.
I don't think you will be, buddy. I'm surprised they didn't attack us. Would have hate to have had to kill him, but do what you need to do. Oh, God.
Milva!
That's one of your fellow Veil Jumpers? Melara!
Jahel! He's alive!
Melara!
We're going to help you. We'll get you down, Jahel.
I don't think you can.
No, listen. The gods have returned. I saw them. I heard their voices.
The gods did this?
A blood ritual to release the blight. And the villagers, they said they needed power. Melara, be careful.
Yes. That sounds pretty big.
Help me, anyone!
That sounds like a trap. And I'm going to run straight into it.
Come on, that sounds close. Help me! Hurry!
Ah, the Dollar Seaman. Wonderful.
A dragon? Here?
No! 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 Please! Hey!
Fresh blood, a hungry heart. Creature, come to me.
Excuse me? I totally could have fought that.
I know you. You're the mayor of this town.
The village. The people. Are they,
Blighted. Dead. All of them.
You gave them to the gods, didn't you? Didn't you?
They were in my head. Infecting my thoughts. They made me do it. Please, help me.
Tell us everything.
You're not going anywhere until I get the full story. I tried to protect people. You have to believe me. The gods told me to lure the Veil Jumpers to the center of town. The others were to be rounded up and kept safe. They would be the first to witness the glory of Gilnenane's new creation. She showed me gold. So much gold.
Really? You know, I was about to be like, okay, I can kind of understand, but you really did this for some gold?
All this for gold. The villagers, the Veil Jumpers, the blights everywhere. Demeter's Crossing is dead because of your greed. I didn't know. You don't understand what it was like to hear those voices.
The gods exploited his greed and fear.
I'm supposed to feel sorry for him? I say we leave him right here.
But I'll die. The blight everywhere. What if the dragon comes back?
If we let you go, you'll run straight back to the gods.
They were in his head. Their influence might linger.
I understand what they do now. I won't be tempted again, I swear.
That sounds like a lie.
You're a Grey Warden. You could pack him off to Weishaupt as punishment.
Yep, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Banish him.
We'll send him to the Wardens.
No! I'll never survive that.
We take anyone. Even murderous traitors like you.
It's more than you deserve.
You don't understand. I felt their power. It's irresistible.
You just said you could resist it.
The rest of your life fighting Darkspawn. That's not enough to redeem you, but it's a start.
But be grateful I'm even giving you this chance.
Wow.
The Fade had opened, and the gods were free. Thanks to Solas, they'd woken up to find their empire, their subjects, even their fellow gods, all gone. But they still had the power of the Blight, and corrupting a village was just the start. They made plans to tap more of the Blight, all of it, to rebuild their empire. As a path to power, it had its costs. And everyone would pay for it.
Wow. Wonderful. It's not ominous at all. Fast travel. Press whatever that is to open your map. During the game, you will open up fast travel beacons, which are also save checkpoints. Explore local maps to discover beacon locations. Now, does that mean I have to tap into each one of them each time, or I can just be in the area of them and it should be fine? Also, what are you? You're glowing. I can't hit it, whatever it is. There's a door. Currently inaccessible. Okay, so I guess it's some type of little secret thing that I'll be able to unlock at some point. Don't know when. Speak to Strife and Ireland. Yeah, I got a shortcut through here.
Did you find our scouts?
They're dead. I'm sorry. Elganon and Gillenane sacrificed them in some kind of ritual.
Creators. What about the rest of the village?
The ritual spread blight everywhere. The entire village was overrun.
The few who survived are controlled by blood magic. Their minds are gone.
Elgernon and Gillenane used them like puppets.
Excuse me.
I dare say
Morgan!
force.
They will not rest until you are on your knees, fearful, cowering, helpless in the face of such power.
Lady Morrigan?
'Tis simply Morrigan to you, Scout Harding. What a pleasure to see you again.
Rook, this is Morrigan, an old acquaintance. I thought she could help.
Morrigan helped the Inquisition when Varric and I were part of it. She knew more about ancient magic than anyone, except Solas.
'Twas both pleasure and necessity to help then, as it is now. Stopping Elganon and Gillenane shall require many hands.
Now, I'm curious about your look because you got that thing on your head kind of like your mom, so did something happen? Did y'all kind of combine or something? I don't really remember what happened in Inquisition or what choice I made with that. I know she let her go. But yeah, I'm curious about what's going on. Also, you're looking quite well for somebody who's been around for quite some time now. More. Who are you?
So, who are you exactly?
I have borne many appellations. Advisor to Orle, Witch of the Wilds, friend to the Inquisition. My place here, however, is but a humble advisor on matters arcane.
Witch of the Wilds?
An honorific born of rumor and exaggeration. The fearsome reputations of your opponents, however, are duly earned. This dark turn of events shall only become worse.
Yeah? Well, I'm glad for your help.
Then I look forward to your help.
How refreshing. Your cooperative nature is appreciated in return.
What can you tell us about all this?
As dangerous as Solas himself may be, his imprisonment of the gods was just. To leave them unchecked would have been the very end of Thedas.
So you know the Dreadwolf.
Just to be clear, you know your old friend Solas is actually the Dreadwolf.
So I have come to learn. It rather explains how he knew such a great deal of ancient elven history, and why he became so vexed when I attempted to explain it to him. Whilst I cannot claim the same depth of knowledge, the knowledge I do possess is yours for the asking.
I hope it helps. For all we know, the entire world will look like Demetus Crossing once the gods are through.
All this for power.
All this horror because a bunch of power-hungry gods want even more power.
When have the powerful among us ever done otherwise?
So how do we stop them?
Set aside your notions of godhood and see them for the ancient, powerful mages they are. Standing against them shall require serious magic of your own. When you interrupted the Dreadwolf's ritual, did you happen across any of the tools he used?
He had a dagger, but it got lost in the chaos.
Then you would do well to find it. 'Tis better in your hands than those of the gods.
Is there anything else Solas might have had that could help us? We're in his, well, he calls it the lighthouse?
Ah, yes. The legendary sanctum of the Dreadwolf. 'Tis said his Illuvian, the Viravas, could travel to any other Illuvian of his choosing.
That's not how it works right now. It only goes to Arlethan.
I can take a look at it. Maybe fix it, even. I know Illuvians better than most.
Any help you can offer, we'd appreciate.
If Illuvians even work the same way, all the magic is different now. Our gods are back. Our gods! And they're killing people and blinding the world. How do we stand up against that?
Well, we do whatever it takes.
We don't have a choice here. We stand against the gods however we can. Because if we don't, nobody else will. You get the Illuvian fixed at the lighthouse, we'll find the dagger. Let's figure out our next moves after that. Let's get to work. There's a lot of fight ahead of us.
Indeed. Prepare yourselves well and have a care in your choices. These are the times in which legends are born or slain. In this battle, I shall render whatever assistance I am able.
Right. Let's move.
Also, Neve, you need to stop looking at me like that now. Alright, Shadows Crossing is complete. After investigating the town of Demetus Crossing, the team discovered the gods had laid waste to the town with blight. Okay, my bond increased with everybody. Worse, they tempted the mayor into betraying his people for gold. The team decided to banish the mayor to the Grey Wardens. Alright, part 2 is done. Made unexpected acquaintances in the most unusual of places.
can do this, Lace. It's gotta be done.
All right, so I am going to stop it there. This has been going on for quite some time now. And then in the next episode, we'll pick up where we left off and we'll, I guess, proceed and try to find out what we can do in order to stop these rogue gods. So, yeah. But again, I am really enjoying this game so far. Of course, it's a little janky again because my PC is struggling. Well, it's not even my PC. It's actually my wife's PC. My PC is back at home or whatnot, but this is actually newer, so it probably is going to end up running better than my laptop. But yeah, but so far it's actually running pretty good. There's been a little jankiness or whatever, but this runs a hell of a lot better than some games that I've played recently. So yeah, I mean, I even tried playing, I think it was, what was it, the Monster Hunter demo that's going on right now, and it just ran like ass. So I could barely see anything, and it looked like an N64 game that I was playing the entire time. But yeah, this has been running pretty good, and I like the story so far, and I really like Rook. I really like the character. I really like how he's interacting with everybody, and I like how the characters themselves are interacting with everybody. They seem to be more in like even with Balara, I was kind of worried about Balara more than anybody. She seems to be like a toned down version of PB. I have Neve. Neve seems very interesting. She kind of reminds me of Liara to a certain degree. Harding is Harding. She's always been cool. It's great to see her here. And, I really kind of like how she's there to kind of anchor us from the last game too. And I'm curious to see the other characters too and get to know them. I do wonder about the pacing though, because the game is kind of throwing you into it, and we've just kind of been go, go, go this entire time. And I feel like that's going to be the case the entire game. So I do wonder if it's going to kind of slow down at some point and we're going to kind of get some breathing room for a second. That's something that I kind of liked about Inquisition, was that, you had the beginning where you were trying to figure out stuff. And then after the beginning, you of course had the big crescendo, and then it kind of you got some breathing room there in the middle, and then things kind of slowed down and you got a chance to kind of focus on other things. But this game doesn't really feel like that. This feels like this is going to be something that you're going to kind of have to keep going with the entire time. So it's interesting pacing. I don't know how I feel about it yet, but I do like it. So, and I do like how, again, everybody seems to be a little bit more aggressive about certain things. So I do like that aspect. But yeah, I do hope we get a breather here soon, and then we can kind of, sit back and kind of relax. Well, not necessarily relax, but, speak with the characters, get to know them and do things with them as well. But we'll see how it goes. So if you like the video, If you want to see more content like this, subscribe. I have a lot of things on the channel, and I will have many other things in the future. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to leave it in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. See you.